Welcome back in Flag Throwers. It is Wednesday, June 10th, and we are back fresh off of a bachelor trip weekend. So I don't know what's in store for you today, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know how tired the boys are. I don't know if the boys got a little leftover juice going on there, but before we get into all of that, we got our YouTube people. You can see me wave. Hello, how you doing? Appreciate y'all so much. We're at 438 at time of recording. Let's get that to 450 by the time next time I see you people. I'm gonna issue a challenge. Get us
500.
to 450 by the time next time I
500.
see you people. And in audio people, you can't see the wave, but you can hear me say that I'm waving. Appreciate y'all so much. Please make sure to follow. Please make sure to leave a 5-star review as well, as because that is paramount for our growth. And make sure you go check out our socials at Flag on the Take. But gentlemen, how we doing today?
I like
I'm
Luke.
doing well.
Yeah. Luke's doing good.
I'm
I'm
doing
doing
well.
good too, man. I'm doing good too. Fresh off the batch trip, I'm trying to get my bearings. Ugg is moving. Already came in the clutch, so I'm just trying to move some stuff around. I think we're trying to get out of here by Saturday. But yeah, no, I'm doing good. Doing good. Everything's going well, man.
Hell yeah, man. So we got some Brandon Sorsby news to talk about. We're going to get, into a couple other NFL things, and then we're going to get into some MLB things. We got our Chaps and Gats of the week, and I'm going to keep it a buck. It's been a slow week in sports, so whatever we get into, we really going to get into it today, because it's becoming the dog days of the sports calendar year. I mean, it is what it is, but it's all right. Baseball's keeping us afloat, thank God, because if we didn't like baseball, I genuinely don't know what we would talk about if we didn't like baseball. So thank God for that. But before we get into that, yes, for those who were wondering and for those who care, I had a fantastic bachelor trip weekend, courtesy of Mr. Lewis up there in the corner or to the side, depending on how Riverside records this. But appreciate y'all so much. I had an absolute blast hanging out with the boys. Never really get the guys all together like that because, everyone's just at different story arcs in their lives. But truly grateful, truly blessed to have everyone there, making the time and the financial commitment to celebrate me and my lovely fiance. It means the absolute world to me, and I had an absolute blast. So thank you, gentlemen, both for making an appearance.
Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, congrats on winning mini golf too.
Yeah, that was a fun bachelor trip, man. I was glad to spend time with the fellas. Cole, yes, you won mini golf. I was tied for second. Was it me? It was Luke and
No, I was
Madison?
down. You were tied with
It was Zach.
even
Sorry, I
remember.
was tied with Zach and Madison.
Yeah, you were
That's what
tied
it
with my
was.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the siblings. Yeah.
But yeah, Cole, you had to get something, man, because Mary Lincoln they go the way neither of us wanted to go. It's okay. It's okay though. Hizzy whooped me.
Man.
Hizzy whooped my ass. She skunked me, man. I said I was gonna prove your ranking wrong. I did the complete opposite.
I should have put you lower in the rankings.
You should have put me way lower. I respect you respecting my game though. Respecting my gangster. I appreciate that.
But yeah, man, I came in second place, and I know if you ain't first, you're last. So whatever. But shout out Aaron, congrats to him if he's listening for winning the beer Olympics. That son of a bitch. Anyways, yeah, so that was a fun time. So hopefully the fellas can all get together again soon. But
Yeah.
getting into some, I guess technically NFL news, more college football news, but the big news of the day: Brendan Sorsby, a judge in Lubbock, Texas, granted him a injunction, whatever the legal term is. He's going to be allowed to play football this year.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what happened. Okay, he's going to be allowed to play football this year, and this just sets such a dangerous precedent for college football. I feel like because yes, he didn't bet on his team to lose, but you're still saying that you can gamble on college football. As long as you don't bet your team to lose and throw the game, you can gamble on college football and not get punished for it, which I see both sides of it because it's he bet his team to win, which is, he's going to make him try harder.
And he was
obviously,
injured, so he wasn't even playing.
But it's still the same thing. Bro, you're in college football. Gambling on college football, you can't do that because the next son of a bitch that does it, it's going to be like, oh, well, Brendan Sorsby can do it. Why couldn't I? Just sets a very dangerous precedent. He should have been made the example, and he wasn't. And now I'm kind of scared to see where it goes.
I don't think he should have lost the whole season as far as eligibility, like they were going for. But I do think he should have been reprimanded in some way. I think there should have been at least I don't know, maybe half the season. Definitely a couple of games at the very least, very minimum. But I don't know. I mean, he's basically going unscathed. Like
For real.
if he has
He
eligibility
is.
for the whole season, then like you said, it's kind of a dangerous precedent. I think there should be some form, even if it's like I don't want to hear the whole disciplinary action by the team because we know that means they just probably won't do anything and just say that they did.
Yeah,
Um,
let's not and say we did.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know. I don't know if they're going to allow the NCAA to do anything now that he's got his eligibility back. But yeah, no, I don't know if I'm feeling this all the way.
It's just crazy that like one random judge in the town in which Texas Tech is located, so that judge is probably a Texas Tech fan,
True.
like is able to make such a huge decision that quite frankly is going to change the history of college football forever. Because think
Mhm.
about it, any other gambling situation in college football is now going to look back at this precedent that was just set by a judge who allegedly is a Texas Tech fan. I can't say that they are because then they'll probably sue me, but is allegedly a Texas Tech fan, and it was just like, yeah, I want my quarterback to play this year. You crazy? Like, I'm gonna be honest, if I was like in the shoes I'm in, if Lamar got suspended for gambling and I could do something about it as a judge, you're damn right I'm getting Lamar back out there. You crazy?
Get him out
I don't
there.
give a damn.
Yeah,
So, uh,
it's rough, man. I don't know. I don't know. All right, well, I guess we'll just have to see. But like you said, if they didn't make an example out of them, what are they going to do when there's another case popping up?
Right.
it's
I'm
probably
going
gonna
to
have
say,
to be a thing where like the person is quite literally betting on his team to lose, like a
yeah,
Jonte Porter situation.
yeah. I mean, but Brendan is like a prominent player too, so I think that also is why it's getting the traction that it was, because it was like the fourth string cornerback who betted on something. I don't even know. It wouldn't be news. It wouldn't be news.
That's true. If it was a fourth string corner, they probably would have just catapulted him into the sun and called it a day.
Yeah, to the sun is crazy.
But yeah, and he probably would have been drafted in the supplemental draft, but I don't know what team would want to take a chance on that. I mean, obviously he's not gambling anymore, hopefully.
Oh, it works out
Hopefully.
But
perfectly for him. If he balls out, he'll be a first. So, I mean,
what class is he? Is he a junior?
junior or senior, I just know he was eligible this. I thought he was eligible this past year too, but he just didn't come out. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm not
I could
entirely
be wrong.
sure, but
I could be wrong.
I know he barely played last year, so
Yeah.
but that's the main news coming out of college football. Like I said, it's been a very slow week in sports. We're recording here on Monday. This is coming out on Wednesday, so bear with us on that too. If something comes out on Tuesday, our bad. Somebody's got tickets to the Pirates game to see Paul Skeens face the Dodgers, so
Let's
that's gonna be
go.
pretty cool.
That's
So,
what I'm talking about. We'll get some content out there. You already know.
not gonna name any names, but somebody of amongst the three of us. Um, But moving on to the NFL news, the Kansas City Chiefs signed L'Jarius Sneed to a 1-year, $5 million contract. What a fall from grace for that guy. He left the Chiefs and got his bag with the Titans. They cut him after 2 years, and now he's back with the Chiefs on a very, very tiny deal.
Mhm.
So
What
Well,
happened, bro?
he really didn't he tear his ACL the first year?
I think so. But then he just played like buns one of the years.
Yeah. I think this past year, because I think the first year it was the ACL, if I'm not
So what
mistaken.
happened, Jordan? Why did he just fall off the face of the earth? Was it the injury or just
I
bad
don't
defense or what?
okay, hear me out. I don't know yet. I think we're gonna have to see with, who did the Rams just sign, a really good corner from the Chiefs? I keep forgetting his name.
Oh, Jalen Watson.
Yes. No, 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 not Jalen Watson. Oh my gosh,
Trent
what is his name?
McDuffie?
Trent McDuffie, and
They
I'm only
didn't sign
seeing
him.
it
They traded for him.
well, yes, but and then I think they extended him too, so technically. But,
Yeah.
um, I'm only saying that because people wanna make the argument that Spags makes those corners and stuff, so I think we're gonna have to see what happens with Trent McDuffie before I can say. If Trent McDuffie turns into a bust, like as Jerry Sneed does, then I think you could say that Steve Spagnuolo does make, you know, the corners, makes the secondary or the defense, whatever you wanna say. We know he's one of the better coordinators in the NFL, probably gonna get a head coaching gig again somewhere. Um, but yeah, I think we'd have to wait to see what happens with Trent McDuffie beforehand, because again, if it goes the same direction. I don't wanna say it was scheme because I thought L'Jarius was pretty good. He's an athletic corner, bigger corner. But maybe the injury robbed him of some, but it's also, I mean, I don't know how he was playing or if he like the first year, I don't know if the ACL was during training camp, if it was during the season, I don't remember. So like I don't know how he was playing beforehand or after the fact. Well, if it was after, I know it's trash because I think he was healthy this past season. But I guess we'll have to also see him a year removed from the injury, or 2 years removed, they say. So I think it's one of those things where only time will tell.
Yeah, man. Of course, the Chiefs get him on a deal. So, of course, he's not going to really hurt their salary cap, and he's probably going to ball out again, but whatever. Congratulations. Shout out to John from Pitch Grid for winning once again, bro. I mean, Chiefs are just so much winning. They got to be tired of it at some point, right?
I don't think so.
Kansas City Chiefs, can you please be tired of winning? Please, sincerely, the other 31 NFL teams.
Seriously,
But
man.
moving on to a next one, the least, I guess, talked about holdout of all time is set to end. Jacoby Brissett is set to report to Cardinals minicamp. So I guess bro realized he just doesn't have as much leverage as he thought he does.
Unless there's also an extension on the horizon that we don't know about yet.
Or a hold in.
Right.
Yeah, or a hold in. Yeah, he could just
Jacoby
not be
Brisket.
more gross. Jacoby Brisket.
Denzel Ward says he wants to stay with the Cleveland Browns, even though Myles Garrett got dealt. I think he's doing that just to save face, but in reality, I bet you he definitely wants to leave. I know I would, but he's
What
saying he
did
wants
they
to stay
put in
with
the
Cleveland.
water for these players to be loyal? Because even Myles
Money.
Garrett, like as long as he stayed, is like even so, bro. Cleveland's been so bad. I feel like somebody else would have given you that contract, like a better team. Like, geez, bro,
I
they're
would take
terrible.
Denzel Ward.
I would take
What if I
Denzel Ward
traded
in a
them
heartbeat.
Marlon Humphrey and a pick for Denzel Ward? I
I
think that'd be a good trade.
What type of pick are we talking?
Like a 4.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Marlon Humphrey is buns, bro. Get him off my team. And he has a $30 million cap hit.
But that's also why I don't think they would take it because I think you could get Denzel for a high, probably a high second or a first, possibly. He's one of the better
possibly.
corners in the league.
Too
Yeah.
rich for my blood, especially in division. Can't be doing that.
Oh, no. I'm saying he wouldn't be traded in division. I'm talking about somebody outside.
Yeah.
In division,
But
they would
he's
probably
still
charge you arm and a leg.
he's still a good player, so shout out to him. Shortly after we recorded last week, the Packers signed Christian Watson to a $110.5 million contract with a $31 million signing bonus. I'm hearing only $31 million of it is guaranteed. Everything else is 100% like incentive based.
Still, that's big money, though.
That's big money for Christian Watson, buddy.
I mean, he's good. I don't know if he's that good.
He got pulled
He's good when he's healthy. He's really good when he's healthy.
No, don't want him on my squad.
I just feel like he tears his ACL every year.
Yeah.
Would you call him like a top 15 receiver in the league?
No.
No. That's why I think the contract is buns.
But Alec Pierce fucked the market so badly that I'm not surprised Christian Watson got this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
because
surprised,
I'd rather have Christian Watson than Alec Pierce right now.
It's like,
injuries
dang.
off. I would rather have Christian Watson than Alec Pierce.
Yeah, injuries off.
Yeah. Like, if we're talking about on-field production, I think Christian Watson's a better receiver than Alec Pierce. But Alec is more consistent because he has the best ability, which is availability, which Christian lacks in that department.
I don't think Christian has a 1,000-yard season, if I'm not mistaken.
He's a good receiver.
Yeah.
He just never can stay healthy.
He plays maybe 11 games max a year.
If he can play a full 17, I think he's worthy of this contract, especially with what Alec Pierce got. But if he's going to continue to be this injured, then it's bad news bears for the Packers. And what's crazy is this deal makes what they got Jaden Reed for an absolute steal. They got Jaden Reed on a 3-year, $50 million contract just earlier in April. And now to get Watson on this deal, Jaden Reed's better than Christian Watson.
I thought Jaden Reed was going to be gone because, again, they have like a bunch of I think they have a receiver for everything. You got Jalen Reed, who's like your shifty guy. You got Romeo Dobbs, who's like your downfield threat, but also
Romeo Dobbs left for the Patriots.
No, I'm just saying in general. Like you had Romeo Dobbs, who was like the combat catcher, and then you had Christian Watson, who was like the burner. But I didn't think they were going to keep them all. Like you said, Romeo Dobbs is with the Patriots now. As far as like what this does for them, I mean, I feel like they had to pay him. I just think the contract's a little rich for the production that he's giving you. But like you said, talent wise, I think he'd be worth it as long as he stays healthy. So again, it's just one of those things where we'll have to see. But
I think the old Bill Belichick saying applies here. Your team didn't get any better. Your team just got more expensive.
yeah, 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 for sure.
Because I mean, peeling back the curtain a little bit here, I loved reading Bill Belichick's book, The Art of Winning. And that was something like he talked about in that book.
Is that the one he
Was
just wrote?
about the one like from like last year or whatever. But like, yeah, that was a great read. But he talked about that in that book about how like how he always hated free agency as a coach because our team wasn't getting better; it was just getting more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So that's why he was always like cutting guys a year early. Remember how he was famous for that?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where that came from. So that was a really good read. No free ads, but that was a really good read. Yeah. And then the last piece of news, which isn't a big talking point yet, but it is definitely brewing. Baker Mayfield put the beginning of training camp as his deadline for an extension.
Before like a
And
hold in or a hold out.
no, just like I'm not going to sign one.
Oh, shit. Is
Yeah,
this the
Like he
last
said,
year
he's
on the
not going to
deal?
negotiate in the season, and he said currently they're not very close.
Is this the last year on the deal?
I think that this year's his last year on his deal.
Come to Pittsburgh, bake, shake and bake, baby.
That's what I'm saying.
Come to
They're
Pittsburgh.
not going to let him leave,
He
bro.
deserves to
Shake
get
and bake,
paid though. He's really
He's
good.
going to get paid. They're
Yeah.
not letting him leave. He's way too
Shake
good
and
for
bake,
that.
shake and bake, Baker. Come to Pitt. We need you.
Jordan, right now, what would you trade for Baker Mayfield?
Oh, I trade a first. A first.
Aaron Rodgers?
He wouldn't go for it, but yeah, I would do it.
No.
He wouldn't go for it, but I would do it.
So like you would do like a first in Drew Aller?
Yeah, one of our
Yeah.
quarterback prospects. I think
Yeah.
I would do it because
Yeah.
Baker's
Any of our
pretty
QB
proven.
prospects, I would do because Bake's what? Bake's like 30, 29.
Yeah, I think he's 30 now.
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
you give him 55 a year?
I wouldn't care.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
to.
I'm about to say he's a franchise quarterback. I wouldn't care.
Whatever this quarterback market is, you're gonna have to.
I would not care. I would not care. I would
Oh
not.
no, I didn't have it queued up. I did not know you were going that route.
No, we do not care.
Damn, where'd it go?
We do not care.
Oh, Riverside updated. No, my stuff looks weird. Oh, there it is.
Oh, go ahead, play.
We do not care.
Yeah, yeah, bring him on for 55, man. I don't care about that. Yeah,
You
nah.
giving him 5 for 55? Hell yeah.
I'd give him 5 for 55 for sure. 55
yeah.
a year.
Well,
Give him 55 a
like
year.
I said, I don't think that's an issue yet, but it's definitely something brewing come like July and like early August.
He's making like what 45, 50 right
30?
now, right?
No, he's making like 30.
Oh no. Oh, that's right. Because they gave him like 100 mil, but it was like, yeah, kind of drunk. Okay. Yeah.
This is Baker's last bite at the apple for like
Yeah.
big money.
He's re-up. He's re-up.
Because I think Baker can be a good quarterback at 35, but I don't think he's going to be this good at 35. I don't think he's going to age like Stafford.
I think he's got like 3 to 4 good prime years left, and then that's it.
I'd still think he'll be a serviceable quarterback past 35, but he's not going to be what he is now.
Mhm.
Of course, unless he finds a way to stay healthy. But every year, that guy gets beat the hell up.
It's just his play style. That's why I'm like, I would take him now for sure, but like, make it so all of the money is up front. I want a backloaded contract.
Dude, it's like a $250 million contract. You're giving it like 150 in a signing bonus.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Shoot. I call it Omar right now. Shoot.
Well, speaking of, it's time for our chaps and gats of the week. So, I forget what sound drop. Oh, here we go. So for our chaps of the week, if it'll play.
It's fucked. Because I woke up.
Luke, who is your chap of the week?
Wow. Yeah, this guy woke up in a big way in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals that we tried to stay up to watch, but didn't make it to that second overtime.
I came out the bathroom, Luke was gone. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I was like trying to stay up there. I was like, all right, I can't do this. But in Game 3, Mitch Marner scored the quickest hat trick in Stanley Cup history. I think he scored 3 goals in like 3 minutes, um, which the Golden Knights lost that lead, and then that game went to double overtime, and Shea Theodore got the winning goal. So I'm kind of having a co-chap of the week. You got Marner in there with the hat trick, then you got Theodore in there with the game winner. Not the team we were rooting for, but you have to applaud the goal scoring. So I'm gonna go with those guys for my chaps of the week.
Hell yeah. Jordan, who's your chap of the week?
It's a controversial one only because I mean we've covered it, but I I'm strictly picking this from his perspective. I mean, I'm going to say Brendan Sorsby, only because
Bruh.
he gained back his
What?
eligibility.
Bruh.
Listen.
That could be the
Bruh.
GAT of the week. What is
That should
that?
be your GAT of the week. You got the
No,
wrong part.
you would let me finish. The NCAA is going to be my GAT. Now I got to bury the lead, but dang. So Brendan Sorsby is my chat of the week because because he gained his eligibility back. Him playing the game of college football is going to make it better. He's a pretty decent college football quarterback when he's healthy. So that's why he's my chap. Again, I know kind of we talking about it sets a dangerous precedent, but as far as I guess just the product of college football, I mean, still good for college football. So I'm gonna say chap. Well, you know, we already know who my GAT is, but we can continue on. Oh.
No. We'll just play like we don't. Kayfabe. All right. My chap of the week is none other than Jordan Lewis. Jordan Lewis, chap of the week. Yes, sir. Chap of the week. My guy Jordan is chap of the week because that bachelor party lived up to the hype, at least in my opinion. Obviously, I can't speak for everyone who attended, but from my POV, all the hype, all the effort, all the commitments and work that he put into it, it absolutely paid off. It was a bachelor trip that's worthy of remembering for the rest of my life. So, Jordan, you are a chap of the week, bro.
I appreciate you me being in the chat, but I think it should be everybody. I know me and Hannah did a lot of the like just planning, but like everybody came together and just made it special for you guys. So Luke, especially, you're a chap as well. Everybody who was involved, Jace, I'm not gonna name off everybody, Jason, Aaron, Ty, everybody, Allie, everybody's a chap. We appreciate you guys because nobody complained. When we told people prices, everything like that, everybody's chipped in for you guys. Everybody was excited, giving ideas, things like that. Britain too. Britain especially. Britain's really excited. Shout out Britain, man. But yeah, but no, I appreciate that, bro. But no, I'm gonna say everybody for sure. But yeah,
see,
no.
our humble king Jordan can't even accept the crown of chap of the week. He's got to distribute the wealth to everyone else, man. That's just more reason why he's the chap of the week, man. Can't even take a compliment. So my best man, my goat, you are the chap of the week for that unforgettable weekend, bro. We're gonna remember that shit for the rest of our lives, and for good reason, man. I appreciate the absolute hell out of you.
Finally got a picture together. Let's go.
Let's go.
I got the picture of Luke, man. That was cool.
Yeah, man, that was absolutely.
Luke
That
gets
was
serious
absolutely
when he fishes,
awesome.
y'all. Luke gets real serious when he fishes. That man locks in. That's couture right there. That's not catcher. That's couture.
Bro, looks like the Rock when he's fishing. You know the Rock? I don't fuck around.
Yeah,
I gotta get that sound drop, bro.
Yo, Luke's hilarious, man.
Oh man.
Oh man.
But now for our Gats of the week.
Gosh, here we go. Oh man, what a sound for my GAT of the week, actually.
Who is it?
So I don't know if you guys have been on TikTok much recently, but it seems like every single time I go on TikTok the last several days, do you know who I see who is live? He's actually a former Raider, former Steeler, just absolute goofball.
Antonio Brown.
He's on TikTok doing battles with, I don't even know what to call it, these women out here every single time I go on TikTok. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? I was literally like on there this morning and he was on there like with some European woman like doing battles on live. And I was like, what is this? So yeah, my GAT of the week is definitely Antonio Brown. Like, I don't even know what that is. So yeah.
So he's just arguing with these women. I need some context.
No, like you can do like a battle. So like people vote for the one or the other. Obviously, Antonio Brown has like way more followers, so he's gonna like win and like get a bunch of followers and stuff on TikTok. But it's like,
Okay.
why is bro even doing this? Like, it's so weird.
The funds drying up, man. You know, he's
Yeah,
been
like
bankrupt like 3 times.
No, literally.
yeah. So.
I kind of talked about it a little bit, but my GAT of the week is the NCAA. They definitely lost this one big time. But I think this means they're going to crack down on the next person even harder. So players beware, because we know how they are when they get pissed off. I mean, we know they don't want the players to really have any sort of power anyway, which is why I'm surprised that like NIL is a thing and all this other stuff. But I think they're going to try to get their power back, but they lost this one for sure.
Surely.
I gotta put a PSA out there, man. If you play college sports, do not gamble on college sports.
Do not gamble.
If you play professional sports, do not gamble on professional sports.
It's
Bro.
within the rules. I like if it's like the rules at your own job. You know what the rules are, you follow them, even if how
Bro,
stupid they are.
you can only be an athlete for such a small percentage of your life. You will be able to gamble till the day you die once you're done being an athlete, bro. Like, you can gamble for the next decades. And you can only be an athlete for so long, so many years. And you're going to piss it away over something that's going to be there when you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. God damn it, stop.
It's messed up.
Stay off the weed.
God,
Stay off the FanDuel.
They really got
Stay
me
off
fucked
the
up here
FanDuel.
with these sound drops.
I'm feeling like the definition of a dumbass.
Dude, these
Stay
sound
off the
drops look weird, man.
FanDuel.
I'm having trouble finding them.
Oh
But
man. Oh shoot. What the heck is
my
that?
GAT of the week is none other than MLB umpire Nick Lentz.
Oh shoot.
Oh yeah, that's a good guy of the week. I was
What
thinking
happened?
about
Yeah,
that one
that
too.
son of a
Give me
bitch
Oh,
just
man.
cost us the series against the Toronto Blue
Wow.
Jays
Give me
because
a-
he's legally blind.
Did
Yeah,
you
he
see the
wasn't
interview
calling?
with Boz?
Yeah, bro literally said, I'm not going to comment because I know I'll get fined.
That was funny. But yeah, absolute bogus call. I think the way that they tried to reason it was
Here's the clip of it.
oh boy,
This
here we
might
go.
get us in trouble, but here we go. So as you can see, Mr. Henderson clearly attempts to make a tag. Bro goes into right field, and they ruled him safe.
Yeah, they said that he didn't make enough of an attempt to tag him, but he definitely
Dude,
did.
the guy was in right field. How much of an
Yeah,
attempt do
I
you
mean,
want?
yeah,
There's
he's
a GAT of the
he's
week
out of
right
the
there.
baseline for sure.
Dude, he's closer to the stands than he is second base.
like, what do you want Gunnar to do? Like, dive toward him, like when he can't even reach him because he's out of the baseline?
He's
Like,
trying to turn a double play. He's not going to chase him all the way to right field. Gunnar literally said how he didn't go after him because he was in right field. He thought he was out of the base path, which he was, by the way. So, yeah, GAT of the week. And also, I know Bro's GAT of the week because he got banned for life from Jimmy's Famous Seafood. I saw that on Twitter. Here, I'll actually read the tweet because I think I saved it for my GAT of the week. Yeah, here it is. After careful consideration and thorough review of the facts and circumstances, it has been determined that Nick Lentz is hereby permanently banned from Jimmy's Famous Seafood.
nice.
No crab cakes for you,
Yeah,
bitch.
no lobster roll for you, man.
Luke, don't give him any pepperoni rolls either.
Yeah,
For
no.
real.
Luke, I think you should hereby permanently ban him from pepperoni rolls.
Oh,
He shook it off. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Well, moving on. A little bit of MLB news. Orioles placed Chris Bassett on the IL
Chris
with back
Bassett.
discomfort. Honestly, that's fine because Trey Gibson's been pitching better than him anyways. So the ass and Bassett's going to hit the shelf. He's going to be out for at least 3 starts. So we'll see. I don't think he's going to come back and straight up in 15 days, but we'll see. The Cubs are still slumping. Let's see.
Pirates got swept by the Braves.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Although
Damn.
they really should have won yesterday, but I mean the Braves are the best team in baseball. You're playing them on the
For
road, so we got to come back home. We got to win some of these games against the Dodgers. So here we go.
Tarek Skubal went 5 scoreless in his first rehab start. Bobby Witt Jr. left with knee soreness. I am hearing, though, that if the Tigers don't get back into it and they do decide to deal Skubal, I'm hearing the Padres and the Phillies are the two most likeliest
Ooh,
destinations for Tarek Skubal.
him on the Phillies would go crazy.
What would they have to give up? It has to start with Andrew Painter.
I was gonna say Andrew Painter is definitely like you can already tell he's gonna be a major league pitcher. Probably him and one of their top 3 prospects at least. So
So what, maybe Aiden Miller too?
yeah, or maybe
The
that.
shortstop?
What's the guy that's already up? That Justin Crawford, maybe him.
Yeah, yeah, he would be good.
So yeah, you're gonna have to give up a lot, but I feel like him and that Phillies rotation would be crazy because you'd have
Him and Christopher Sanchez.
yeah, and Zach Wheeler in the same rotation, and Luzardo. So yeah,
Damn, that's 3 dominant lefties.
that's what I'm talking about. Like that would be pretty wild. And they're both.
When's the last time a starting rotation has been dominantly lefty? Like more lefties than righties?
I feel like it's definitely been a while. So yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
because good left-handed pitching's hard to come by.
Right.
I will say though that baseball makes it seem like there's way more left-handed people in the world than there actually is. Like there's so many lefties in baseball. When in
Lefties
reality,
just do
bro,
well. They just do well in baseball, right? Like
I'm pretty sure it's 10% of the population's left-handed.
yeah,
It's some obscurely low number.
if you're lefty and throw 95, you're an MLB pitcher. Like
Yeah,
how
and
it
you're
is.
not hitting dudes in the head.
yeah.
Fair.
So
Yeah, somebody will give you a chance.
yeah.
But that's pretty much all the MLB news. We can definitely run through the standings real quick here because it has been a while since we've done that. So the AL East will start there. The Rays have definitely come back down to earth lately. They're 3-7 in their last 10. The Orioles swept them when they played them. But the New York Yankees were in prime position to take the division back. But with Aaron Judge hitting the injured list for 6 weeks, which fucks my fantasy team, by the way, Judge is on the injured list. Usually the Yankees suck without him. They're kind of like the Steelers without TJ Watt. When he doesn't play, they usually lose.
Yeah.
So the Yankees aren't really in position to capitalize like they should. The Blue Jays, they're 5-5. They just won the series against the Orioles, which is bullshit. We already discussed that. Orioles are 31-35. We got the Mariners at home. Let's try and get some of these games back. And then Boston still sucks, 27-36. I heard Chapman's going to get dealt at the deadline. So
I heard
wonder where he's
going
gonna
to come
go.
to the Pirates. Hey, they need a bullpen arm. Bring him back to Pittsburgh.
I was going to say he's already pitched there once.
Yeah, he was really good too. That's the one thing we need is the bullpen. But I don't know.
Yeah, because Santana's good, but who do you have after that?
Dude, Santana's not even. It's Soto that's pretty much our main reliever. Santana's been not that good. Everyone else, Evan Siska is decent. Everyone else is just not reliable. So, yeah,
Damn.
if we're gonna be wanting to be winning a playoff series, we definitely need at least 2 bullpen arms that are pretty good. So we'll see what they're willing to do at the deadline if we're still in that position.
Moving on to the AL Central, we got the Cleveland Guardians are 37-30. They're 5-5 in their last 10. They've low-key been making a run. The White Sox are staying afloat without Murakami. They're still 34-31, which is honestly the surprise of the year. They're 6-4 in their last 10. The Twins are 30-37. They're 3-7. They're definitely starting to suck ass. The Tigers and Royals both are still 27-39. Both 5-5 in their last 10. I can't believe either one of those teams are still bad.
The Tigers got to be the biggest
sure.
disappointment in the league for real.
I picked them to win the World Series.
Yeah, they're not playing well at all. Not well at all. So,
which is so nuts. In the AL West, the Seattle Mariners are 34-32. They're 7-3 right now. They're pretty hot. They're coming to face the Orioles these next 3 games, so a little nervous about that. The Rangers are 32-33. They just got Corey Seager back. They're 7-3. Jacob deGrom just got his 100th win of his career, which honestly I can't believe he doesn't have more. It's probably because of all the injuries, but the Rangers are in prime position to go on a run here, especially with Seager coming back, and they were already hot before that. The A's are 31-34. They're 4-6 in their last 10. I feel like they're just staying afloat, waiting for Jacob Wilson to come back.
Yeah, I mean, but if you look at the standings, they're only 2.5 out of first place, so they're a small win streak away from being right there.
Jacob's been out for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, Jacob's been out for a while, and he's going to continue to be out. I haven't heard that he's even close yet. But, I mean, they brought Gage Jump up, so they could have a new ace of the staff.
Yeah,
I'm kind of intrigued to see how that goes.
He's looked good.
The bum-ass Astros are 30-37. Who gives a fuck? The Angels are 25-41.
Yeah, let's
Wah,
go.
wah.
Let's
suck.
go. Oh, eventually you're going to be over 30 games. Let's go. Let's
Dude,
go.
they might get the number 1 overall pick this year.
Hey, we're on the come up, baby. After we get the number 1 pick, we running everything. We coming for everything. We coming for everything.
Oh
Winning
my
90 games and everything. Yeah,
This
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
That
Just
would
watch.
have to be one of the greatest runs of all time.
Just watch.
Hey, Mike Trout's playing well still though, so
And
Hey,
Grayson Rodriguez's
thanks,
ass.
Luke.
yeah, Grayson Rodriguez throws like 84.
Yeah, dude. The fact that we only got Taylor Ward for him, but like with how he looks now, if we tried that trade right now, the Angels will definitely say no.
Oh yeah,
So,
for sure. Yeah.
as of right now, we won the trade.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Moving on to the National League, the Braves are the best team in baseball. They're
Oh my
45-21, 8-2 in their last 10. I don't even understand how this team is so hot. Like they have just been kicking
Dude, they
ass
just-
all season.
They just have a bunch of guys that can hit, and their pitching is not great, but it's pretty good. So
Michael Harris is like the 3rd ranked outfielder in fantasy this
yeah,
year.
what the heck? And Matt Olson's going off. Austin Riley's still pretty good. Yeah, you still got Ozzy Albies out there. Yeah.
Drake Baldwin.
Yeah,
he's
Drake
pretty
Baldwin. He's come and he's been hurt. He's coming back soon.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just a really good team.
The Phillies are back from the dead, 35-30, 7-3 in their
Dude,
last 10.
They were
Don
10 under
Mattingly
500 at one point.
Yeah, Don Mattingly has done a number with
What?
this team.
Yeah, seriously. Their run differential is still in the negatives, which is crazy.
Yeah, I see that. But
So,
just think how good this team could have been if they started with a different manager.
yeah, true. I mean, yeah, I don't know if they're going to catch the Braves. The Braves come back down to earth. It might
No.
be some kind of run for the division, but they're 9.5 out. But they're one of those wild card teams.
For sure. The Nationals are 500. They're 33-33. They're 4-6 in their last 10. The Nationals are doing better than expected, so.
Honestly, good for them. Good for them.
And that's without Dylan Cruz. I think Dylan Cruz is pretty close to being labeled a bust.
Yeah, seriously. The fact that like when we drafted Skeens, the Pirates, like some people were mad that we didn't draft Dylan Cruz. I'm like, bro, look back now. Like he's not even an MLB hitter. Like that's crazy.
How good do you think the Nationals would be if they had Paul Skeens right now?
They would probably be as good, if not better, than the Pirates are right now. I mean,
Damn. What could have been?
if that's the thing, like if you have Skeens, you're gonna build up your rotation a little bit more too. So yeah, they'd be pretty good. They have a couple pretty good pitchers otherwise too. So, yeah, I feel like they'd be pretty good.
Next up, the Marlins are 31-35. They're 5-5 in their last 10. They're right about where we expected them to be. Not dog shit, but definitely below 500.
Yeah.
And
the Mets
but if you want to talk about, you want to talk about dog shit, the New York Mets are 29-36. But hey, don't look now. They're 7-3 in their last 10. So they're making some ground up.
Yeah, I was.
It just
gotta-
as soon
they gotta
as
keep
their
doing it.
fans get some hope, they are gonna start sucking again. So that's just how they roll.
Hey, Mets fans, at least you have the Knicks.
Oh man.
At least you have the Knicks. Moving on to the NL Central, the best division in baseball. They finally have a below 500 team. It only took till the beginning of June, but they finally have a below 500 team. First place, though, is the Milwaukee Brewers at 40-23, 7-3 in their last 10. They're just getting it done with dudes you've never heard of before, behind the Miz and company.
Jake Bowers, man.
That's honestly what the team should be named right now. The Milwaukee Jacob Mizorowski and company.
Yeah, seriously.
Because that's really what it is.
The Miz. Oh man. It's every year with the Brewers. So
The St. Louis Cardinals are 35-28, 6-4 in their last 10 with a 4-game winning streak right now, dude. I just don't know how they're this good besides the power of friendship and JJ Weatherholt.
The power of friendship.
before that 4-game winning streak, they were looking like they were starting to come back down to earth a little bit, but yeah, then they ripped off 4 wins in a row. So, I don't know. Cardinals are just that historic franchise that always is good for some reason.
I feel like they're going to be that team this year that, like, there's always one team that you never expect to be good. They got a bunch of dudes you never heard of, and they play, like, above 500 baseball. I feel like that's going to be the Cardinals now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're still going to fall off at some point. I feel like they're going to end the season like around 500. So
I mean, it's a long season. It definitely can happen.
yeah, a lot of stuff happens.
Luke, your Pittsburgh Pirates are 34-32, 5-5 in their last 10. Would you like to give it a State of the Union?
I mean, we were playing pretty well until we went to Atlanta and played the Braves. I mean, I just think they need to get back home. They are playing the Dodgers, so it's going to be tough. I kind of wish I was going to the game on Wednesday because you got Jared Jones and Otani facing each other on the mound, which will be pretty.
Why not go to that one too?
I might see if I can get tickets too. But yeah, tomorrow night at time of recording, this is going to be the day before, but we got Skeens versus the Dodgers. Honestly, man, of our pitchers, he's the one that needs to kind of get it going. His last couple starts have been kind of iffy. He had those 2 starts like a month ago, back-to-back starts. He went 8 scoreless. Since then, he has been not bad, but definitely not Paul Skeens. So we need him to show out against the Dodgers because they have a lot of good hitters, and the second that we throw our bullpen out there, if it's someone not named Gregory Soto, we're going to be extremely vulnerable to giving up some runs. So we're going to have to hit. We're going to have Skeens pitch some innings and do that. So we got them, and then we got the Miami Marlins Bucko Luau weekend where they give out the Hawaiian shirts. So everyone's hyped for that.
Oh, dude, the Orioles Hawaiian shirts always do crazy numbers.
So hopefully we can take two out of 3 against the Dodgers. Historically, over the last couple of years, we've actually owned the Dodgers, which is crazy. So if we can pull off a sweep, I would be ecstatic. But I would be very happy if we took 2 out of 3 against them. So
I think 2 out of 3 definitely should be the goal. The Chicago Cubs are 34-32. They're 4-6 in their last 10.
They're so weird this year. They have 2 separate 10-game winning streaks, but then they also are, only 2 games over 500. So aside from those, they've kind of sucked.
PCA has not been himself. Bregman has not been himself. Their starting pitching rotation's devastated. I mean,
yeah,
the fact they're still in it though. They're still above 500. So it's like if they can just weather the storm till they get some guys back, they could still be a good team.
I feel like they're going to continue to slowly fall off because that little magic they had's going away.
Well, speaking of magic going away, the Cincinnati Reds are 31-33, which doesn't sound bad until you realize that they're on a 4-game losing streak and 2-8 in their last 10. So
yeah,
they're quickly heading for the basement in that division.
Yeah, deservedly so.
And then finally, the NL West, the Dodgers are 42-24, 6-4 in their last 10. They're an absolute machine. Shocker. The Diamondbacks are 34-31, although they're 3-7 in their last 10, but they're still above 500.
Right.
They were making a good run there for a while, but it definitely fell off. Same thing with the Padres, 33-31, but they're 2-8 in their last 10. Again, falling off. Mason Miller, I saw, had to pitch in a non-save situation when they were losing by 4 just to get some work because he hasn't pitched in a week.
Yeah, gotta get that guy some work.
The San Francisco Giants are 27-39, Luke. 5-5 on the year. Making us look bad in our preview. And then last and certainly least, the Colorado Rockies are 24-42, 4-6 in their last 10 on a 4-game losing streak. And that is Major League Baseball right now, the latest standings at time of recording. So, gentlemen, do you have anything else left to say before we get up out of here?
Before we get out of here, what are your predictions for tonight? Did the Knicks go up 3-0 or are Wemby and them finally going to take one?
Wemby's got to take one, bro.
I think the Spurs win tonight. I think they are going to be kind of a little bit mad that they lost that game too. They really should have won. They had a really good chance too. I think that they
should have won both games. They were up big in both games.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Put it away. They got to put it away.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the Knicks just hang around just enough, and then at the end they make their little push. And it's worked the first 2 games, so I don't know.
I think I got the Spurs as well. So, yeah, but that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, John.
Other than love you guys. Also, thank you to the flag throwers for just continuing to support us. Yeah, we made it work this episode. You know what I'm saying? It's like
the boys never disappoint. We do not miss an episode.
Exactly.
Here every week.
Slow time is
good, bad, or indifferent. We're here every week, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna make it work. So we appreciate you guys again. 5 stars. Please say it with your, whatever you got to say it with your chest. But 5 stars. Give us 5 stars. You could talk shit afterwards, but put the 5 stars first.
Also,
yeah.
I just want to say the guy in the TikTok comments that dissed my haircut, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
Guy of the week.
I'd love to see your fucking haircut, you piece of shit. Punk ass motherfucker.
Jordan's a loser.
And the thing is that I was on my bachelor trip. I let him live. Never, ever again. You fucking come at the king in the comments. You best not miss, okay? I am taking names in the morning and kicking ass in the evening, okay?
Luke will tell you, when Luke told me that, bro, I lost it for like a good 5 minutes, bro. I was gone, bro.
Oh my
I
God.
could
That is
not
the last
stop laughing,
time
bro.
I spare somebody in the comment section, okay?
All right, we got to move on because I'll keep
That is
laughing
the
about
last time, motherfucker, okay?
Yo. Oh, sorry, bro.
Insulting me on my bachelor weekend.
Sorry,
Fuck
bro.
wrong with you, man?
We got to move on, bro.
Oh, man.
I just had to get that in
Oh
there.
my gosh. I got tears about to come out my eyes, bro. That locks me every time, bro. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry, bro. I don't agree. I just thought that it was funny, bro. The roast was funny. Oh my gosh. All
Great
right, bro,
spiel,
we gotta
Jordan.
move
Luke,
on.
you got anything left to say?
I'll laugh the whole time.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh.
Oh, man.
All right,
man.
well, flag throwers, I appreciate all of you except for that punk ass motherfucker in the TikTok comments. But everyone else, I appreciate the hell out of y'all so much. Let's get to 450 by the time next time I see you guys. We have 3 milestones we can hit by the next time I see you guys. 450 subscribers, 1 million lifetime views on YouTube, and 1,000 lifetime streams on audio. Let's try to hit all 3 of them by the next time I see you guys. But flag throwers, love y'all to death, and I can't wait to see y'all next week. And flag throwers, you know how we end this.
We're not going to apologize for winning.
No, we are not. We will see y'all next week. See ya.
Peace.